Welcome back, learners. I hope you have revised the key ideas from the previous video: KPI, metric, dimension, and aggregate function. Now we will start building charts in the analytics platform. At the top, you will see the main navigation menu: dashboards, charts, datasets, and SQL. First, click on the Add Chart button in the top right corner. Now, you are on the Create a New Chart page. This page has two main steps. Step 1. Choose a dataset. Click inside the Choose a Dataset box. A drop-down list will open. Search for or select DDM from the list. Make sure the dataset selected is DDM and it belongs to the main database. Once the dataset is selected, move to Step 2. Choose chart type. Here you will see many chart options such as a bar chart, big number, line chart, pivot table, scatter plot, tree map, and world map. For our first chart, we want a single KPI number, so we will choose the big number chart. Click on big number. Once selected, the big number chart card will be highlighted. Now click Create New Chart at the bottom right of the page. The chart builder will open. Now we will create chart. 1. Average health expenditure. This chart will show the average health expenditure as a percentage of GDP across the dataset. In the chart builder, go to the metric field, click inside the metric box where it says drop columns or metrics here. A drop down will appear. Select the column health expenditure as percentage of GDP and apply the aggregate function AVG or average. This means superset will take all values from the health expenditure as percentage of GDP column and calculates the average. Now scroll down to display settings. Find the subheader field and enter the following text: average health expenditure percentage GDP. This text will appear below the big number so the viewers understands what the number means. Now click Create Chart. Superset will run the query and generate the chart. After a moment, the big number appears on the screen. You should see the value 6.41. Pause here for a moment and look at the number. This means that across the dataset, the average health expenditure is 6.41% of GDP. Now we need to save the chart. Go to the chart title area and enter average health expenditure. Then click Save in the top right corner. Your first chart is now saved. This is our first KPI chart. It uses one metric, average of health expenditure, as percentage of GDP and shows one clear number. Chart 2. Same chart type, different metric. Click Charts again in the top navigation. Click Chart. The chart builder opens. Check main.DDM is selected. Select big number again. This time the metric is average of life expectancy. Find it in the drop down and select it. Subheader average life expectancy. Click Create Chart. The number appears 71.11. Title average life expectancy. Save it. Chart 3. Now we are going to explore a different chart type, the horizontal bar chart. As earlier, select New Chart to open the chart builder. Select bar chart from the chart type row. The panel now shows different fields, y-axis instead of just metric. Click the y-axis field and select subregion from the column list. Subregion is our dimension. The 4 geographic groupings: East Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia, and Oceania. Now the matrix field. Click and select average, bracket life expectancy. Same matrix as chart 2, but now broken down by subregion. Scroll to sort by. Click and select average, bracket life expectancy. This sorts the bar by value so the longest bar appears at the top. Click Create Chart. 4 bars appear. East Asia at 77.61, Oceania at 70.59, Southeast Asia at 70.21, South Asia at 67.82. Here is what is interesting. There is nearly a 10-year gap between East Asia and South Asia. The same metric we saw as 71.11 in chart 2 now tells us a much more specific story when we add the sub-region dimension. Title: Region Comparison. Save. For chart 4, we will explore another bar chart, but this time we will get more granular and select country as the dimension or y-axis. For the metric, we will select maternal mortality with the average aggregation type. This is where row limit matters. By default, the chart will show up to 1000 countries. We only want the top 10 with the highest maternal mortality. So we set the row limit to 10 and sort by average bracket maternal mortality to ensure the top 10 highest appear. Click Create Chart. Pause there for a moment. Australia at 469 maternal deaths per 100,000 live births is not consistent with what we know about Australian healthcare. Australia has one of the lowest maternal mortality rates in the world. A figure this high suggests a data quality issue, a miscoding, an entry error, or a structural problem in the source data for this country. We do not remove it from the chart. We note it. A chart that hides its anomalies is less trustworthy than one that acknowledges them. In any analysis, using this chart, we flag Australia has a likely error. Title: Highest maternal mortality rates in Asia Pacific. Save. 4 charts saved. 2 big numbers that orient any reader in 2 seconds. 2 horizontal bars that start answering the editor's question. Which sub-regions perform best? Which countries have the highest maternal mortality? We have the data, we have the tool, and we are starting to have a dashboard. Great work, guys! These charts are useful, but they still feel like separate pieces. Are these charts enough to provide a full view to our problem statement? Next unit, we will build 6 charts, including the line chart, the tree map, the world map, and the pivot table. And then we put them all together to answer our question. See you there.